Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is Buckeye, welcome back to another video here in the channel. So I'm sure as you guys are all aware, the map Nuketown has just recently been added into the multiplayer map rotation in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now although this map has already been in Call of Duty titles for generations and generations in the past, I still get some questions and I still see some people that don't know how to play the map. Now Nuketown is a very small, a very chaotic, a fast-paced map and it's extremely fun to play on. There's a reason that Nuketown is a fan favorite map and it's been featured in every single Black Ops title. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about what weapons and what gameplay styles you can use to absolutely dominate your opponents on the map Nuketown. Now before we jump right into it, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video at any point in time, if you don't mind dropping a like on today's video, we're gonna set a like goal on this video at 15 likes. If we could smash that, that would be absolutely amazing. We are on the road to 600 subscribers and we're currently only 2 subscribers away, so if you guys are brand spanking new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn those post notifications on. And with all that being said, let's break down the map Nuketown. So if we look at the map from an aerial point of view, kind of from the mini-map perspective, it's pretty clear to see that there's kind of 2 alleys and a mid-center point. Now we're gonna talk about 2 different ways to run the map Nuketown. These are my 2 personal favorites. You guys are going to see gameplay of each of the different styles so you guys can see exactly how you're going to want to run. The first gameplay style is going to have a lot more to do with that kind of middle point and the 2 houses, and the second gameplay style is going to have a lot to do with the alleyways on the sides. So jumping right into it, the first kind of gameplay style that we're going to talk about is the run and gun tactic with the Maddox, or a fast-paced, fast-shooting SMG. Now like I just mentioned, the preferred weapons that I like to use for this style are the Maddox assault rifle or the Spitfire, and sometimes the GKS, the SMGs. Pretty much the basic gist of this style, you're going to want to run around the map like a madman. Now in the gameplay you guys are watching on the screen, this is actually using the Maddox RFB. I think my favorite weapon to use with this style is the Spitfire, especially when you throw a lot of attachments on there. That gun absolutely melts at those close ranges. I think it's perfect for the map Nuketown. But as you guys saw in the beginning of that clip there, right off the spawn I go and I cap the flag. I push out to mid-map. Unfortunately I get sniped right off the bat, which is a bad start, but you win some, you lose some. I mean, you learn. Rushing around like crazy, just make sure you check both sides of you and you're behind. The only kind of con I'd say when running around like this, you're prone to getting shot from a ton of different directions and usually in the back. A good mindset to have is to make sure there's always teammates behind you so you know there's not going to be any enemies. This is really basic Call of Duty knowledge, but if you take the minimap and you look at where your teammates are, you can pretty much guess where the enemies are going to be based on that. Obviously, if your teammates are back in one spawn, the enemy's not going to be spawning on them, they're going to be back on the other side of the map. So using that kind of basic knowledge and basic understanding of spawns, it's usually pretty safe to run a gun in this kind of tactic, especially since it's on the map Nuketown. The spawns are pretty hard to flip, so you guys should be good on that front. As long as you're using those mobility perks, the lightweight, you guys know what I mean, the ghost, cold-blooded, etc. As long as you're not dying from streaks and getting shot in the back, making sure you're using those spawn points to your advantage, you should have a pretty damn good time using an SMG. Now moving into the other tactic, this one's going to be a little bit more campy. It's not really camping, it's kind of just watching those alleyways. The preferred weapon for this tactic, at least for me, is definitely the Titan LMG. Sometimes if it's hardcore, I'll run the ICR, maybe the Rampart, but really the Titan is the gun that you want. It gets the job done, it really gets those kills at long ranges, especially if you're using FMJ. So my favorite alleyway to watch are definitely the 2 by B flag side. You guys are going to see in the gameplay that I run up, I use the window to my advantage, and I really like to peek around those corners. You're going to want to stay ADS for as long as possible, and you're really going to want to look for those long range kills. Now those alleyways lead right into the spawn, so the enemy's going to spawn, oftentimes run right to the alley. You'll be able to get the one-shot kill in hardcore. This is a much more simple and straightforward tactic. There's much less to talk about in terms of actual gameplay style and tips and tricks, etc. Just make sure you got ammo, make sure you're aiming down your sight, and you will get a lot of kills. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to pretty much wrap up my guide on how to play the map Nuketown. Just to kind of quickly recap, there was 2 methods we talked about. The first is the run and gun method with an SMG. The second is the kind of alleyway camping with an LMG. Both are good tactics. Both are going to let you get a ton of kills, get a ton of XP, and have a lot of fun. So as always, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video at any point in time where you learned something new in today's video, if you don't mind dropping a like on it. The like goal today is set at 15 likes. If we could smash that, that would be insane. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications if you guys are brand spanking new. If you guys made it this far in the video, there's obviously a reason, so do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel so you never miss featured content. And with all that being said, my name is Buckeye. I hope you guys go on to have a fantastic day, and I'm signing out for the day, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon. I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession. Got no regrets, I made mistakes, but I learned from my lesson.